Hey, welcome to the suite. I am Brenda Sturr. It is the month of November. The month of November 2019. This is the month of Thanksgiving. It's a month about gratitude. It's the second to last month of 2019, and we have got a whole lot to do. What we're going to be doing in the suite this whole month is talking about the new idea of launch, grow, thrive. And this week, we're going to talk all about launch. Those of you that are at the beginning of your business, or are maybe relaunching your business. What I'm going to share each week in the month of November are 3 things you can do, 3 specific bullet points you can focus on to kind of give you clarity on exactly what to zero in on as you focus on that phase of your business. Launch, grow, or thrive. So today is all about launch. Now, what is launch exactly? Launch might be for those of you that are just getting started with your business, or you've been in business for a while, you're a little bit stalled, and maybe you need a bit of a relaunch. How do we relaunch our business? So here's today's 3 key points. Number 1, set your goals. Why are you in this business? Is your goal to make an extra couple $100s a month? Is your goal to work a couple hours a week for some social outlet? Is your goal to build an empire and retire from your full-time job? What is your goal? The reason I start with something as fundamental as setting your goal, because we need to know why we're in this business. What is our whole purpose of doing this? Is our goal to make money? Is our goal to build relationships and community, to have a creative outlet, to have a social outlet? Because everything else that we're going to talk about the whole month starts from that very first point of setting your goal, defining your intent, setting your mission. So what exactly are you trying to do with your business? Write that down. Write down that goal, because everything is going to hang off of that once we have our goal set. The second thing I'm going to challenge you to think about is plan your launch or relaunch party. Now, what might that look like? That might be, depending on the nature of your business, that might be doing a live and calling it your launch. It might be scheduling an open house and inviting your friends and family to come over and try your product, try things on, touch, feel, smell, taste it, depending on what you have. It might be something that's either a physical event, it's an online event, it might be branded as a launch or a relaunch party, but the whole idea of scheduling this event is to invite people back to engage with you and to provide value to them by saying, let me tell you all about my product and the types of problems it solves. Plan your launch or relaunch event, whether you call it a party or a pop-up or a live. Plan your launch or your relaunch event. And then finally, when you're in launch mode, the third thing you want to think about doing kind of aligns with your goal, is you want to start getting consistent. This is a huge thing. Getting consistent with your posting, getting consistent with showing up for your community, getting consistent with your social warm-up, and actively engaging with the people who might become your future community members. Getting consistent. Now, consistent looks different for everybody. For some people, consistent is, I'm going to post twice a day, every single day. Okay. For somebody else, consistency might be, I'm going to post every other day, and I'm going to commit to every other day. Okay. Consistency is really whatever you can commit to. So my perception is that while an application like Facebook might recommend that you go live or post a certain number of times, what's appropriate for you is what you can commit to. Because what we want to do in this launch phase is we want to start showing up so that we're training our community to expect value from us. In the launch phase, where we're starting or restarting our business, we need to retrain our community to know that we're going to be there for them. And that's a lot of consistency. So whether that means posting consistently on your Facebook page or in your Facebook group, whether it means getting consistent with your social warm-up, whether it means consistency with your lives, getting onto a schedule where you're going to start training your community on what to expect. So in our first topic, we're going to talk about this launch idea. 3 things I want you to think about. Number 1, set your goals. Set your intention. Write them down. Your goals are what are going to help pull you forward, push you forward, drag you forward, however it needs to happen. Your goals are a really important part of getting your launch or your relaunch done. Number 2, plan your launch or your relaunch party, your event, your pop-up, your live. Market it as a relaunch. Invite people to come back. If you haven't seen me lately, you haven't seen what's new. You haven't seen me, right? And then the third is start to get consistent. When we're working on launching, we're really working on getting those foundational bricks built so that when we move into growth, we have that foundation done. Our community now is understanding our expectation of consistency. They've seen the product and they've seen the relaunch that we did, and they're starting to understand what we're all about. So join me next week right back here. We're going to talk about our second phase, growth. Launch, grow, thrive. That's what we're going to be talking about this whole month here in the suite. Now, if you are not yet over in our Kickstart group, you're interested in getting deeper into your social strategy and understanding how to build the social elements that are going to lead to more sales, more bookings, and more engagement in your community, come on over and join us. I'm going to have the link right below the video, and I'll see you over in Kickstart, and I'll see you right back here in the suite.